Doctor Who did another Christmas special this year. It was called Joy to the World. Keep in mind, Ncuti Gatwa is still the Doctor. Now, one of the biggest complaints of this current era of Doctor Who remains the inclusion of the message, and of course, the fact that this iteration of the Doctor, much like Michael Burnham on Star Trek Discovery, actually, he just cannot stop crying, it seems. So, Joy to the World is the new Christmas special, which aired on Christmas Day, of course, and we have the viewing numbers for this episode now. Specifically, the overnight ratings, not the final consolidated ratings, but nevertheless, they are a good indicator, a very good guide of how the episode will perform overall. First off, Rotten Tomatoes shows us an audience score of just 39% for this episode. Boy, oh boy, that is very low indeed. The overnight ratings were just 4.11 million viewers on television. So this article is from radiotimes.com. Doctor Who overnight ratings revealed for Christmas special Joy to the World. The overnight ratings for Doctor Who's 2024 Christmas special Joy to the World have been revealed. The Stephen Moffat penned episode, which aired on Christmas Day at 5:10 p.m. on BBC One, secured 4.11 million viewers according to Barb's overnight ratings. It must be noted that this is not the full story, as it doesn't include viewers who will be watching on catch-up. This number is expected to rise when the 7-day consolidated viewing figures come in. Yeah, but that's true for every episode. That's true for every series. It's not good that the overnight ratings are this low, although the final consolidated numbers will be higher than this. Low overnight ratings by themselves suggest even the final consolidated numbers won't be anything to write home about. Now let's take a look at the previous Doctor Who Christmas special. Now this is according to Wikipedia from 2023's Church on Ruby Road episode. That had an overnight rating of 4.73 million viewers. So this is another decline in ratings. Christmas specials are usually among the highest rated episodes of a season in Doctor Who. So this just further compounds the problem of falling ratings for the show. As you know, I've previously discussed how Doctor Who has been in decline in terms of just a ratings freefall for several seasons now, beginning with the Capaldi era, worsening throughout the Whittaker era, and of course, culminating with the lowest ratings in the franchise's entire history with the latest Gatwa era. In fact, Gatwa's first season broke records multiple times for the lowest rated episodes in the entire franchise history. So this Christmas special is another precedent being set. Now, I've also talked about how it's not confirmed yet if there's going to be a third season with Gatwa as the Doctor. The second season is coming. That's already made. That's going to air next year. But the series has got to be a loss leader, given how expensive the show is to produce. So Disney pumped in a lot of money, and the budget is quite significant. But I don't think they're going to continue this partnership with the BBC for very long, given these low numbers. The return on investment, given the amount of money being spent, it can't be there. It just can't be there. And audiences and long-time fans have turned off in their droves over the years. The series is done, and I don't think that it's recoverable. So, and the series lost a lot of fans after the Doctor's backstory, his lore, was just wrecked. It was wrecked in that Whittaker episode, The Timeless Child. Even the return of Russell T Davies and the novelty of having David Tennant coming back for some specials, the 60th anniversary specials, even that wasn't enough to restore much interest in the show. A huge amount of long-time fans have been turned off, and I cannot see what could possibly restore the series to its former glory. It probably needs a very long hiatus, more than 10 years. But even with a long hiatus, that's not going to repair the damage that's been done to the legacy of the franchise and to the character. There's too much water under the bridge now at this point. But I think we're already in an era now where it is time to let go of these big franchises that have been around for so long. They've all to one degree or another, succumb to wokeness, Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, and so forth. They've had their best days, and I don't really see anything that can restore them to what they once were when they were at their best. You know what? That's fine. We will be the change that we want to see. So tell your own original stories, write your own books, make your own indie video games, make your own indie web series and films. Contribute to culture in your own way. We've seen the emergence of alt media social networks, including ones that do video, for example. So why not one day could we possibly see the emergence of an indie media streaming service filled with original content created by indie filmmakers? Something interesting to think about there. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.